magic that allows us to do what we do and we're so passionate about. I'm Mary Davidson. I'm the Executive Director of Sky's the Limit Fund. Been working here for 2 years, a little over 2 years. I always tell everyone I have the greatest job in the world, and I really believe that. I am very, nature is very important to me. It's very important to my everyday life. It's my calming source, it's my clarity. It's all of those things that allow me to be nice. How about that? I am a wilderness mom, and my son went to Red Cliff Ascent in 2017 on his actual 17th birthday. So we had some work to do on that one afterwards. But I refer to him as our change maker in our family because he was brave enough and bold enough to speak loudly about what he needed and what his issues were. And with that, through wilderness, we were able to take the space and time we needed to focus on what we needed to change. And I'm sure many of you in the room know of the parallel process, but that was exactly what we were given when he was in wilderness, and we needed it, and it was the magic bullet. So as we're all sitting here today, I want all of you to think about the change maker approach. It's being brave enough and bold enough to speak loudly about what works and what helps our families and the other kids who are in crisis. So in a room full of change makers, I want to say thank you again to all of you for being here. I would like to introduce my staff. So we are going to go in alphabetical order. So I have Kira Kuhn, who is our family support manager. Kira lives in Oregon, so she flew in. We're happy to have her. It's always a joy to see her. And then Lisa Sendejas is out working the table. But she's also a family support manager. And then we have Vicki Redding, who is our director of marketing and development. She has pulled this event together from New York, so she's awesome. Ryan Robinson, who is my executive assistant, who is my right-hand man, who keeps me on track, which is not always the easiest thing to do. So thanks, Ryan. We also have one of our founders here today. Where is Lonnie? Oh, Lonnie Dorff, yes. Great vision, great mission. So thankful for her, and Rochelle Bachner, who is in Africa, so she couldn't be here. Also, we have one of our largest donors joining us today, who is still eating breakfast, Nancy Chan. We're always so happy to see you. She's with the Wood Next Foundation, and they do wonderful things, and it's always a pleasure. So to date, Sky's the Limit Fund has served 1,600 youth and young adults. So we say 1,600 youth and young adults, but it's 1,600 families. So it's, again, when you go with that change maker approach, you have the students, clients, whatever you want to call them, but it's such a bigger impact that's really hard to measure. We have provided $8.5 million in support since 2014. And if you match that with what our programs donate, the number is $15 million. So that's quite amazing. We have 13 program partners, and there's Lisa. Hi, Lisa. We have 13 program partners. 4 are new as of July. So we are working with the best of the best programs. We have expanded, and I'll introduce them later this morning. We have expanded. Sky's the Limit Fund is committed to wilderness therapy. We always will be. Absolutely. We're very passionate about it. We're very passionate about the changes, positive changes it makes on families. We have expanded, though, into other areas that are not exactly wilderness therapy, more of a nature-based setting, because there are families that need help, but they don't need everything that wilderness therapy has to offer. So we have partnered with Outward Bound, who's with us today, and we are working on a few other changes as well. So, but we are very committed to the nature-based component. And just for the record, so everyone here is clear, all of our programs must be accredited, they must be licensed, they must be a part of a best practice organization, and they need to have 50% or more of a nature-based component. So, and we vet them very closely and make sure that we're all on the same page with great communication among ourselves. In other news, STLF is working on becoming a positive voice for this industry. I hate the word industry. I guess you could say field. Derek, what's the word now? Field. Okay. Industries kind of slides in there still. We have 9,000 families in our database, and those, I've got to look at the numbers here, that they've either been awarded financial support, they support our mission in some way or another, or they've contributed financially to ensure that we continue to help families in crisis. 9,000 people that have had positive experiences. So that to me, sorry, I'm kind of reeling from a little incident we had this morning, so I'm getting a little sidetracked here. But 9,000 people have had great experiences. There are families that have not had great experiences. We are part of the force. Our goal is to be a part of that positive voice that says, absolutely, that cannot happen. This cannot happen. We're with you, let's make these changes. And I think it's important for everyone to know that that is a major focus for us this year. And we're collaborating with other partners and other programs to figure out the best ways to get that message across. It is a life-changing experience. It is a magic bullet that works. It may not work the second you walk out the door from wilderness, but there are things that you take with you for the rest of your life that develop over time. Let's see. I could go on and on, so I've got this all written out so I don't take up too much time. We do have some exciting stuff on the horizon. There's Derek, we'll talk about it a little bit, but we're working toward a lot of different ideas. They're not dialed in yet, so I don't want to say too much, but follow us on social media and the website for new announcements. We'll be posting regularly. I think that's it. We can move on from there. And now it is my honor to introduce Derek Daly. He is the co-founder of Legacy Treatment Center in Juniper Canyon, located in Loa, Utah. I was just out there 3 weeks ago, Derek?
Yeah.
I went canyoneering, was terrified, and the best thing I've ever done, so still have some scars on my legs to prove it. But it's a great program, and again, I'll introduce the other programs when Derek is done giving a chat on what's going on in the industry. Derek is also the newly appointed president of NATSAP, which is the National Association of Therapeutic Schools and Programs. Right.